live. You are now live. Hello, and welcome. I wanted to say hello, and welcome to my show. Oh my goodness. Live on this terrific Tuesday morning. Yes. So, un momentito, please. I'm going to share the YouTube live link in my Goddess Tribe on Telegram. And with that, while I'm doing this, as you come on, say hi, let me know on a scale of 1 to 10, how empowered you feel right now where you are in your journey. I'm very curious to know. Yes. All right. Let me get this and get this shared. Oh, there I am. That's so cool. I'm right there on my little feed right away. I think it's definitely figured out that I do this. Boom. Live. I'm live for day 5 on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Boom. Okay, all done there. And of course, now that I'm live, now I'm hungry. I was not hungry when I woke up this morning. It's been a morning though. And yeah, it's been quite a morning. It's definitely been the kind of morning that is so perfect for it being gratitude, one of the gratitude days from the challenge. Because I have 2 days devoted to gratitude. That was why we took yesterday off, talking about, well, not take it off, right? But talked about that holding space. And today it is about that really looking at your blessings and seeing why you're like expanding that appreciation, really savoring that space of gratitude. That's what today's day in the challenge is about. For those who may be new, let me first say, my name is Rochelle. Welcome to my show. I'm just in that mood to be like, my show. I just love my salwar kameez. I love it so much. I could wear it every day. As that little girl inside you, right, Goddess, when you put something on and you're just like, I don't ever want to take it off. I'm going to sleep in it. I'm going to bathe in it, right? Remember that? Yeah. Being grateful to feel good. Being grateful for why. Why do I love my salwar kameez? Because it is that. It is that for my inner child. It is that for my goddess self to say, oof, I feel amazing in this. Amazing. And if I didn't have the whole thing all set up right close to me, believe me, I would stand up and twirl for you. I would twirl. Right? And that's what we're doing today, is feeling into that feel good space. Doesn't that feel good? Don't you want to feel good? And that's the thing about the twin flame journey, especially, but of course, your own self-love empowerment journey, which a twin flame journey is a self-love empowerment journey on steroids. So, right, that's what I like to say. Okay. It's so secretive who's on watching some of these, and I'm just like, it's all good. Whoa. I'm so grateful to have such an amazing tribe, an amazing audience, amazing goddesses out there. I appreciate all of you. I am truly grateful for each and every one of you, because you are why I do this. You are why I show up, even though, my own fears want to go, oh my gosh. Dim your light. We all have that part of ourselves. But that's why we focus on what is good about it. What is good about our lives, our experience. Because what we focus on is what expands. What we feed is what grows. That garden. And the more you look at all the things for which you can be grateful, even when you don't really feel that good feeling, right? That we were just seeing right there, right? That, oh my gosh, I feel so amazing, right? Even when you're in the shits, right? You're in, and it's such a wonderful analogy for this week. Just trust me, if you've known how my week has gone so far, and it's only Tuesday morning, okay? I'm like, oh, it's been a long week, and that's what I was saying last night, and it's only Monday, right? But even when you're in that shit space, right? And you are almost feeling as though you're having to force yourself to say, oh, I'm grateful for this challenge right now, and you're doing it through gritted teeth, or you're feeling like your whole life is falling apart, and you really just can't quite feel that feel good gratitude feeling. Still say, I'm grateful. Still acknowledge those blessings, because it's still you growing the garden. It's still you nurturing the things in your life that you do want more of. See, the bad, and I say this because, this was how I felt for so long, and it still likes to, rear its ugly head, but that, well, what's the point when all the bad just cancels out the good? Why get excited? Why let yourself feel good when you're just going to feel bad again anyway? And it's just such a mind fuck, right, that we do, because that's what it is. Hello, goddesses, Goddess Sybil, Goddess Laura. And that's why this week, even with Twin Flame Tuesday, I love alignment. I'm so grateful for alignment, because Twin Flame Tuesday today is about perspective shifting the perspective. What you're looking at, how you're seeing your experience, how you're seeing what you're seeing, and how you're choosing to see what you are seeing. And boom, there's something to be grateful for right there, that we have that power, that power is in us to do that. So what are we each going to feed? I mean, believe me, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it has not been fucking excruciatingly challenging the end of this year, especially with what has happened in my twin flame connection, with him choosing, feeling, but feeling he had no other choice. And this was always that dark cloud over our connection, was his forced marriage by his parents, by his society. That's where he lives. And that was kind of the thing with us, is that for him, he saw everything that he did, that he wants. The freedom, the truly, I love you for you kind of love. You don't need to change. I just want to see you be truly in that loving space for you. But you see, we have to, all of us, right? Goddess, all of us, go through those challenging times. Go through that karma to learn the lessons that we need to learn. We have to experience what it is to focus on watering the weeds, right? To focus on the shit we don't want, to see what we don't want, to then finally go, wait a minute. This isn't quite working out how I'd like it to. So what can I change? Where is my power in this? Well, shifting that perspective. Shifting the perspective. about yourself, about your journey, about this world, this life. I mean, believe me, these last 2 years, they have been hard as fuck for all of us. For me, as a self-love empowerment coach, one of my things lately has been that my mind has wanted to say, well, the greatest lesson of these last 2 years was to show me that I had no power. And I'm like, whoa, what? And all it's doing, right? All these last 2 years, especially in the twin flame connection. But when we look at the whole collective, we can be like, oh my God, all this deeper shit that I didn't want to look at. It's getting just stirred up. And right now, goddesses, please understand you are not alone in your emotional roller coaster, right? A long 4-year roller coaster. Oh, goddess, I'm at over 3. I'm not far behind you, sister. That twin flame journey, holy. Hello, goddess Mona. Yeah, right? But it's what that is, though. Every time we come back or come around to this space and place in this moment where we feel powerless, right? Where you feel as though you have no power, it's because you're being shown, right? You're being given this challenge right here and now, this opportunity for growth. You're being shown where you have power to reclaim. It doesn't mean that you have no power and that's how it's going to remain. The fuck that shit. It's about taking it back, right? This is that inner battle, the same battle that we're seeing play in the grand stage of the world, the battle between the light and the dark, so to speak, but more like the evil versus not the, that's within ourselves, right? That ego and the soul, until we learn to bring that into balance. And it has to happen in ourselves, right? It's because that's what influences the outside world. It's learning to say that by my shifting what perspectives need to be shifted, by my really truly reclaiming my power, learning to shift again that perspective and say that when I'm feeling powerless, it's only because I'm being given this opportunity to be shown where I need to reclaim my power, to be asking the question, where is my power in this moment? And I, of course, didn't plan on going down. We needed to have this conversation. I'm so grateful that when I do my lives, I just flow. I let what comes through, and we roll with it, because it always comes back around. It always connects to whatever it is that the topic of discussion, shall we say, which is gratitude. Gratitude journaling in particular. Gratitude, a deeper, like actually, marinating in the gratitude, marinating in the things that feel good, really savoring those blessings, savoring. Hello, Goddess Nikki on YouTube, right? Reclaiming my power. That's right. Right. Oh, 20 years. Oh my goodness. Goddess Mona, 20 years. Oh. We all have each our own journey, but I'm truly grateful that we all get to share in the journey. Because I tell you, some days I'm like, do I believe in this still? What? But that's again, that ego, that battle inside to say and this is what I like to also point out, is hope leaves so much room for doubt. However, when you have nothing, hope is where it starts. But then you got to reach a point to where you believe, like you have an actual belief. You've developed a belief, right? But then there's the deepest level you can fucking go, which is the knowing, because when you know, there is no room for doubt. Like in a belief, you can shift beliefs, right? You can shift perspectives and create a new belief. But when you have a knowing, a soul knowing, nothing undermines that. And that right there, that is you being in your power. Knowing in you, in the knowing, you knowing in your own knowing, trusting yourself. Again, being in that power, your power. So be grateful that you have that power, the power of knowing that your journey is yours. It's not supposed to look like anybody else's. So there goes judgment out the door, right? It's not supposed to look like anybody else's. And you're not supposed to look like anybody else. You are this priceless, precious, one-of-a-kind soul being having this one-of-a-kind human experience. Here to shine your unique light and be the fullest expression of you. Do you know how grateful the universe is for you? You feel that? You feel that? That's what day 5 is about. Is feeling the gratitude, savoring, being grateful that you exist, that you came to leave your mark on this world. I mean, I love knowing that your fingerprint is like nobody else's. Nobody else's. Ever. Apparently I needed that little moment too. To remind you, to remind me that each and every one of us, we do make a difference. We do have an impact. Just by you showing up, being you. There's so many people in this world who are grateful for you. So many. So make sure when you're savoring in that gratitude, that you're feeling that gratitude that you know others feel about you too. So maybe, just maybe, if you find it challenging to feel gratitude for yourself, instead you're kind of being a little hard on yourself, looking at all the things that might not be going right, things you might have fucked up, it's realizing that you don't. You don't. Everything is teaching you something. So how is it a mistake? Because you're wiser, you're stronger, you're better for it because you have a deeper understanding. An understanding that's all your own, that you bring. Yeah, just all in my feels today. There's a lot of intense energies happening this week. I'm sure you're feeling it. Like I said, I don't know how many times I've already cried this morning. And that's just this morning. It's just this morning. Okay. So just like I was saying yesterday, hold that space and be anchoring in to the gratitude of your awareness, of you reclaiming your power, of you having overcome so much and come so far. You're still here. And that says everything. About how strong you are. How worthy you are. How appreciated you are. The universe appreciates you for not giving up. All those times you wanted to give up. And you're still here. Again, Goddess, I'm grateful for you. And there are a lot of others who are too. So savor today. There are a couple questions in the email that will help you kind of open up a little more in your gratitude practice, your journaling, your gratitude journaling. Yeah. Feel good today. With that, I will let you all go. And I appreciate you so very much. Make the list and expand into all the things for which you're grateful. And see what more things come flowing into your experience for which to be grateful. I will be back Thursday morning. Tomorrow is the no live day on Wednesdays. I will be back on Thursday morning, same time, right here on Instagram, YouTube, and on my Facebook page as well. With that, I say one more time, I'm grateful for you. I am. I'm so grateful for you. And I remind you, yet again, that the power to shift your perspective, the power to see yourself as something that is truly a blessing. Something weird just happened on YouTube. I just got. As I was saying, though, we'll wait for that to come through, but that I do remind you that that power is in your hands. The power to see and create the world as you desire to experience it. You have the power. The power is in you. It's always been inside you. I'll see you in less than 48 hours. Namaste. I don't know what happened, Nikki. I hit stop on the other ones. We can hang for a moment. I'm like, what weird happened? Well, Goddess Nikki is going to have to write us a little comment and let us know what happened. With that, I will let you all go here on YouTube, and I will see you back. It was weird slow motion time warp. Oh, like a fun little, leap. Yeah, that's fun. A little portal. Oh, that's fun. There's going to be a lot of that going on too. We are in some major times of shifting right now. For sure. Yeah. And that's why it's focusing on where your power is, which is in here. In here. So with that, I will let you all go on YouTube, and I will see you back here Thursday morning, same time. We'll talk about day 6, which is more gratitude, and a couple fun little in the moment practices where you don't need to have your journal. So I will see you all then. Go create amazing. Power's in your hands. Namaste.